Hey, it's Gregg from Ithaca Beer, here to talk to you about a bunch of our beers that we have in the capital region and a lot of things we're excited about. Flower Power, this is our #1 beer. It's our big IPA, 60% of our sales. It's a great beer. It goes along really well with spicy foods, really sharp cheeses. Flower Power is one of our oldest beers. The name of this comes from our very first brewer who was looking for a great name for a beer, and there were so many goofy names out there. Sat down with the marketing guy and said, hey, what do we come up with? There's so many things out there. Let's just keep coming up with everything. And they hated everything that they came up with. So finally, the brewer said, look, man, I'm just trying to find something that captures the power of the hop flower. And they threw their hands down and said, that's it, Flower Power. They looked it up, nothing out there, and they took it, and it's stuck ever since. One of the things that makes this beer really great is we use a little bit of honey malt, which offsets the real bitterness of all the hops that are going on. We dry hop with some Amarillo, some Centennial, and it's just a great all-around beer. All right, next beer I'm going to tell you about is our Cascazilla. This is one of our legacy beers that really got the brewery up and going. Cascazilla, the name, it comes from Cascadilla, which is a big creek and gorge in Ithaca. There's also a lot of Cascade hop in it. That's really the foundation, and the Casca, that's where it really came from. So they put those two things together, and it's really stuck ever since. It's a red IPA, so you got a little bit of an earthy, almost a harvest kind of flavor. There's some chocolate malt in it, in addition to the other malts in there that really give it a red color, and a really great hearty ale. A lot of the things that it pairs really well with, again, spicy foods, beef, cooks really well. You can use it as a marinade and then drink with it too, and it's just a great beer at 7%. All right, next beer I'm going to talk to you about is our Apricot Wheat. This was our #1 beer for a real long time. Apricot wheat, nice subtle sweetness, apricots in it, a wheat beer, so it's slightly tart. Great summer beer for us, available year-round, but it really spikes up in the summer. It's great out on the beach, great around the campsite. A little bit sweet, so it pairs really nicely with soft pastas, seafood. It's 5%, so it's a nice, easy drinker for us, and it's just a great summer beer. All right, last beer I want to talk to you about is our Cayuga Cruiser. We don't actually have a sample of it because we're brewing it as we speak. New packaging is coming in. Cayuga Cruiser, Cayuga Lake, where Ithaca is located. It's a Berliner Weiss, and that's really kind of an unexpected style for a seasonal for us. It's great, slightly sour. It's 4.9%. Easy drinker, great out on the lake. On the barbecue, I'd probably pair it a little bit with very spicy foods to tame it down a little bit. You could also go with really light pastas, cream-style pastas, seafood certainly. Fish on the grill, anything like that. So that's it from me. I'm Gregg at Ithaca Beer. If you want to learn a little bit more about us, go to Gotbeer.com or IthacaBeer.com. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and enjoy an Ithaca Beer this summer.